I want to thank the committee for the elaborate report and make these few observations. Mr. Speaker, I want to draw the attention of this House to the item that is connected with the development budget, the underfunded priorities under the mineral sector. Mr. Speaker, mining can positively contribute to poverty eradication in the country in a very, very short time if we can invest money around that area, Mr. Speaker. When you have all these minerals, if we can invest money in this sector, I think it can deal with poverty very fast than any other sector we can think about. Mr. Speaker, areas like Busoga, where it is reported now that they have gold reserves, which are not properly explored, I think, Mr. Speaker, would resolve that this sector be given money, especially now that we have learned that the classified budget is available. I think we can get money from this classified sector and fund this area, Mr. Speaker. The other sector, Mr. Speaker, is about the pipeline, where the pipeline is passing the corridor. Our people have been waiting for payment for a long time. Those people whose land was earmarked for taking over for the pipeline corridor have not been paid. They don't know what to do. They cannot utilize their land, yet the compensation is not forthcoming. Mr. Speaker, I want also to talk about urban electrification. There has been proposals to use our garbage to manufacture electricity. And I think when we invest in this area, we would be hitting two birds with one stone. That if we fund the area of turning our garbage into electricity, we would have dealt with the garbage and we would also get the electricity. I don't know why this area has not been prioritized. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, is about remittances to districts. Every financial year, we resolve here that the districts should be given their royalties. I don't know why it remains just a resolution every year, year in, year out. The districts are really suffering. Decentralization is collapsing, Mr. Speaker. I want to know for sure how much money is owed to districts in areas around the loyalty.
Thank you, Honorable Nabukenya, Honorable Sawanyana.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to thank the Chair for a very substantive report. And Right Honorable Speaker, the Chair raised an issue on exploration, whereby they need 10 billion to do a feasibility study on the occurrence of uranium. And I think this is a very good opportunity for our country. We've relied on hydropower for a long time. The time has come for us to look at a diverse energy source. So I really support that we give them the 10 billion to do the feasibility study, and we move to implement the uranium project in Soroti University. And also, I understand it goes beyond Busoga. It's in Buhweju, it is in Arua, according to the mineral occurrence report in Uganda. So we need to extend, because this is a very good, it's a good opportunity for us to empower and also have a diverse energy source. Also, Right Honorable Speaker, on the issue of the CAP 100 umbrella. I think whenever you provide water to the community or to the Ugandans, you will be broadening the resource base for this country. So there might be issues with this 100 umbrella problem, because usually when you put a system in place, you must review all the time. We have people, like a bigger population coming up, and when you supply, you might find that you need to improve all the time. So we need to improve the system, but also we need to resource the Ministry of Water. They don't get enough money. MPs usually come here complaining. We have town councils where, right, Honorable Speaker, there's no tap running water. If it's there, it's not functioning. We really need to give them this 35.85 billions to, then they can come back and account, because we need to see water everywhere in Uganda. If we don't do this, then we cannot question them. So I really do support that we should resource them. We should look for the monies. The chair was saying we should give them money to do afforestation. I think that money should be invested in supplying water to the people, because how are you going to do that? People have built in wetlands. So by the time you remove them, that roughly 20 billions all can be used to provide water to the communities. So I thank you, and I want to thank the chair for the report.
Thank you, Honorable Sawanyana.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I will also re-echo the same plea by the chair of the committee and the committee. They have suggested that the 100 billion, which is owed by National Water to government, by government, should be discussed up and be allowed at least to pay VAT for National Water and Sewage Corporation, because that is too much money, Right Honorable Speaker, and it has affected the supply of water in most areas, especially the rural areas where water hasn't been extended, which is almost everyone's problem here. Secondly, Right Honorable Speaker, I have read in the report that the National Environment Management Association in Uganda here, especially in Kampala, authority in Kampala, they only have one staff to try and help them enforce environment in the city, which has led to the delay of issuing out environmental assessment certificates to those who would wish to construct their buildings in Uganda. That's too much. Right Honorable Speaker, in Kampala here, people do submit plans to, for environmental assessment, and they do take 2 years. That forces them to construct buildings without an environmental assessment certificate, and then later NEMA comes and destroys their property, which is a problem and a loss of finance by our people. So if they have only asked for 10 billion, we should, as Parliament, recommend that they provide that 10 billion so that they can enforce the National Environment Management offices in the city and all other areas in Uganda for easy assessment of environment in our country. I thank you.
Thank you. I'm finishing with this side, so I have Honorable Adeke, Honorable Mayanja, Honorable Kayemba, and Honorable Batua. Then I go to independence.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I'd like to appreciate the committee for doing a very good job.
Colleagues, are all of you present? Including Honorable Soro? Okay. Yeah, I said I finish opposition, I go to independent. And
thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I thank the committee for doing a very good job. Right Honorable Speaker, I'd like to start where you stopped. Last year, about this time, you still spoke the same sentiments about national water, if you recall, and you directed that the same thing be done. This year, you repeated the same statement, and I hope government is going to heed to what the House has directed regarding the areas that national water requires to be paid. Right, Honorable Speaker, there's been an allocation of 50 billion to rural water. I want to support this allocation. For us who come from very rural parts of Uganda, our women are grappling with access to clean and safe water. And I really want to urge the ministry to see how to equitably distribute these resources. Many times we see different constituencies receive access to clean water while others are doing very badly. In Soroti, I still have villages where people drink the same water that animals drink. It's very unhealthy, and I request you, Ministry of Water, to please support us. Right, Honorable Speaker, there's been an allocation of restoration of environment, and I want to differ with my sister Brenda. I think it's very critical to allocate for the restoration of environment. The effects of climate change have become more real to us today. Right, Honorable Speaker, the vegetation cover of our country is being depleted. I beg that we budget not only for restoration, but also to have enforcement in this budget. Because, Right Honorable Speaker, I come from Soroti District, and now that is the corridor that many people who are doing commercial charcoal burning use to bring charcoal from the greater northern part of Uganda. The greater northern part of Uganda used to be a very green part, but now most of the indigenous trees, like the one, I know it's in Aceh, so it's called a kunguru. It makes really good shea nuts. It makes very good charcoal, but most of the trees in northern Uganda are endangered because of that. Right, Honorable Speaker, it is a source of revenue to the local communities. That's why they are unwilling to stop that issue of charcoal burning. So you find a truck will leave Agago, leave that part, leave Acholi, leave Lango. It's just an example, my colleague. And come all the way from...
Thank you. But Honorable, you were giving us very critical.
So the trucks are loaded and they come, they keep paying every roadblock. They pay money. So they continue and continue and continue until they reach central Uganda. So, Right Honorable Speaker, I beg that we look at enforcement so that we save our environment. Because if we leave it as a battle for RDCs, NFA at the grassroots, we are going to end up losing all our green. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Now, Honorable Chair, Natural